Hi, Scorpio, and welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at the hidden truth between you and your person, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Give me one moment. Okay, so we are going to start with the Coffee Cup Oracle cards, and we're going to take a look at what the theme is for this reading from Spirit, okay? Okay, so the card that fell is Moon. Okay, so it talks about cycles and change. Let me read from the book. Okay, it says, signifies the next cycle of the moon can mark a major event. Changes are shown with the moon and things can change overnight. Don't be set on plans as they may change. Okay, so I feel like this is Spirit giving you a warning, but it's a good warning. I don't feel like it's a bad one. Spirit is just telling you that you are in a period of your life, especially in this journey that you're on, this twin flame journey that you're on, where things can change in the blink of an eye. And I feel like it's because you're going through the spiritual awakening. And as you align to certain energies, you're going to be opening up to new opportunities. Okay. And so I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you with the Moon card. Okay. Now we're going to move to the Angel of Wisdom Tarot card. Just to get a little bit more information. Okay. For Scorpio Spirit. All right. Okay. This is what I want to see. Okay. We've got the Eight of Cups is what fell. Okay, so at the bottom of the card, it says the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, and leaving home. So some of you are going to be moving. Okay, that's the first thing I think of when I see this card. For others of you, this is talking about the fact that you're literally moving away from your twin and moving on to what it is you actually want out of life, because you feel like, you know, you got all eight of these cups with this person. Like I said, for some of you, it's 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, could be 8 years for some of you. Okay. And I feel like you're tired of having all these cups that are fucking empty, and you're ready to just move on to your next experience, your next adventure. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move to the tarot. Give me 1 second. You got an Emperor about to show up in your reading. This fell out of the deck as I was trying to lay your spread, okay? Okay, so here we go. Overall energy is the Seven of Cups. So this is talking about having options, having a lot of choices, a lot of opportunities, and also about being confused, okay? So you may not know what direction you need to move in with this Seven of Cups, okay? This could speak of your person as well, having a lot of options, because we know they out there in the streets fighting and doing what they doing. And so with this Seven of Cups, you know, I feel like this is like a double meaning card, meaning that, you know, what it was I said for you, and then a different meaning for your person. Underneath this, we have the Nine of Cups. This is about you going for what you love, going for your wish, going for the things or the wishes, things that make you happy. Okay. And I feel like Spirit is saying you need to throw open your arms to the universe to be receptive to what's going on in your life or what's coming towards you. Just like this woman has her arms thrown open here. It's like it puts you in a mode of receiving. Okay. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles here, Earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, towards Virgo, Capricorn. This Queen of Pentacles card is talking about what you want, a stable, committed, you know, grounded, you know, love affair, relationship, long-term relationship. You are looking for your life partner, Scorpio. Okay. And I feel like you are on your way to finding that person. And then see, with the Ten of Pentacles, sorry. This is talking about, you know, you finding that love, you creating a family, and also creating a legacy. I feel like this is something that you imagine, you think about on a regular basis. Okay. Then we've got the Sun. Look at these cards, Scorpio. You got the Sun. Okay. Leo energy. You have the Lovers underneath here. You have almost all of the best cards of the deck. You have the strongest card in the deck coming out in your reading. So the Sun card is talking about you finding your happiness, you finding a soulmate, like I told you, that's going to match your energy, somebody that's going to really really love you and really give to the relationship like you've always wanted somebody to give to, somebody that you can truly, truly trust, somebody that's going to be like your ride or die. This is going to be the person that is going to be lucky enough to get you, Scorpio, and get somebody, because you know how we are. If you got us and you treat us right, we'll be there for you forever. And so I feel like this is the person, this is signifying the person that's coming in and that's going to be able to do that for you. Okay. Then we've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. This is talking about you making a choice to be in an amazing relationship with another person. This again is a soulmate card, and it's just talking about your person coming in, and it's being divinely guided, divinely orchestrated here with the angel above the two of you. So both of you are going to be making this choice to be in this connection together. Okay, and it's going to be a very happy connection. Okay, somebody. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I saw. I saw the High Priestess, right? Let me pull this card because I wanna talk about it for a second. The High Priestess is Pisces energy, right? Look at the High Priestess. The High Priestess in this deck. This is the only deck I have where the High Priestess shows up like this. Okay, she's showing up as a tarot card reader. So I feel like your person may have had you read by a tarot card reader with this High Priestess card. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna move on. We're gonna clarify the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, please. Okay, so you are ascending, Scorpio. Okay, you have a huge desire for you to have this person come into your life. I feel like it's something that you literally crave. And the person that's coming into your life, the energy, the attraction, okay, the passion is going to be so strong. Look at the fingers. Look at this woman's fingers, how it's carving into the back of this male. I feel like that's how you're going to be with your person, and how your person is going to be with you. It's like y'all aren't going to be able to keep your hands off of each other, and it's going to be like that, you know. Okay, then we've got for your person out in the streets, we've got overindulgence. So this is talking about this person overeating, over drinking, being a sex addict, spending beyond their means or necessity. They're really, really not doing well at this time. Okay. All right. Let me get one more card. Seven of Cups. So it's basically how you're doing with your options versus how your person is doing with theirs. Okay. So we've got Caterpillar. Okay. So you're in the early stages of your metamorphosis. Okay. So that's what Spirit is talking about with this change, right? You're going to come out as a butterfly. When you come out as a butterfly, you can make moves that a caterpillar can't make. And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you with this moon card, is that you are going through this really intense transformation that's going to really change your life. Okay. All right. So the first card we're going to take a look at is the Star. This is Aquarius energy. This is talking about the truth of the hidden truth of the situation. And what the hidden truth is with the Star is it's just talking about your wish is coming. Okay. You thought it was going to be in the form of this twin flame, but it's not. It's somebody else coming. And this person is like a complete and utter upgrade to the person that you thought, you wanted to be with. Okay. So I feel like, this is also talking about your transformation, the fact that you are healing yourself. You're letting go of baggage. You're letting go of things that no longer serve you. And, you're focusing on, moving forward in your life. Let's clarify. Okay, so yeah, this is about you learning how to set your boundaries. Okay, letting people know how far they can go. Okay, so it's making self-care a priority, learning how to be direct to people, tuning into your feelings, and practicing self-awareness. Okay, this card, Star. Yeah, so we've got picture. It's talking about looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So I feel like you have been going back through the past, okay, with this Star card, and looking at like the mistakes you've made, the situations you've gotten put into, you've put yourself into by the choices you've made with these other people, and learning to look at the patterns and knowing what it is you need to heal, so you don't have to repeat this information or repeat these scenarios again. Okay. All right. This second card here represents how this situation affects you. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is talking about, you know, you standing firm on what it is you want now with the Six of Pentacles. This is about you wanting to have somebody that's going to give you what you give them. I feel like that's the most important thing that you learned in this connection with the twin flame, is the fact that, you know, if somebody is not giving to you the way you're giving to them, you got to let their asses go. You got to let them go right on out the damn door. All right. That's why it reminded me of this damn Eight of Cups. Let them leave. Let them go. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. Yeah. See, you're on the path or on the road to find your soul tribe, which are, you know, the people, the like-minded people who get you, who understand you. Because like this person that is coming, okay, is someone who you and them are going to have a lot in common. Because like, for instance, me and my person, they're like the male version of me, and vice versa. Because when they describe my person, I listen to what people are saying, and I'm like, this person sounds just like you could be talking about me. Okay, so you're gonna have somebody where you and this person are gonna have a lot in common. You may have a lot of the same interests, like to do the same things, and like I said, it's gonna be a really good fit for the two of you. Okay, so we've got for your person forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness of self and others. So this person is on a journey of forgiveness. Okay, they may have to forgive you because in their mind everything's your fault. They didn't do anything wrong. This person does not like to take responsibility. We already know they have these self-worth issues, and so it's just crazy. I'm like, how can you not love yourself, but then at the same time you don't want to take responsibility for anything. Okay, but this is the person. Okay, all right. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got love call coming up. It says it's expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. This person, I feel like, feels you moving away from this energy. And so you may hear from them. They may be contacting you soon with this love call. For some of you, this could be the new person coming in, because if you're doing the work on yourself, and it's clear that you are, because the star card is coming up, you know, it may be time for some of you to move forward on into the new love relationship. Okay. So we've got mirror. So you and your twin are mirroring each other. This can talk about you learning how to be more self-aware of what's going on. And then we also have the sunflower card. So you're headed towards a brighter future, Scorpio, happier days. All right. I love to see that. I think that is so beautiful. Okay. This third card here represents why this information was hidden from you. And it is the Eight of Wands. Okay. It is talking about communication. It can also speak of manifestation. I feel like it's because Spirit was needing you to go through this so you can learn what it is you needed to learn from this person to prepare yourself for the new person that is coming. Because look, you got communication coming, and it's swift, fast movement with this Eight of Wands. Like I said, you are manifesting this new person, and the new person is manifesting you as well. This could also represent the old person trying to manifest a second chance or a do-over with you. All right, let's clarify. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Oof, got a lot of cards falling. Okay, so when it comes to you, you're seeing signs and synchronicities from Spirit. They're trying to guide you, illuminate the path that you need to walk on. There's the message from your person. It says, and I said, I love you. So you got somebody coming in who's going to be forthcoming about how they, they tell you how they, tell you explicitly how they feel. It's not going to be a thing where you got to sit up and wonder how this person feels about you, because they're going to be telling you every day how they feel about you. Then we have the awakening card. So this is talking about you going through this spiritual awakening, and these are the rewards that are coming to you after this spiritual awakening you're going through, or once you get far enough through it. Let me say that. Okay. So when it comes to your person, they're trying to work some kind of way on their self-worth. And then we also have the divine feminine card. So this person is wishing for you, wanting for you, longing for you. But I know you just like, you're not trying to hear. Most of you are not trying to hear it, because you know us. You know what? When you screw us, we close that damn door and you can't get back in. So this person that's fucked up because this is the wrong sign to do this shit with, is to do it with Scorpio. Because like I said, I don't know about y'all, but me, I will deal with you until I've had enough. And once I've had enough of you, I'm gone. Because I was telling another sign this week, energetically, with my twin, I took, you know how they say close the door on the person? I ripped the door off the damn hinges. I took some brick and mortar and closed up the hole, and then I plastered that fucker over. So it don't even look like it was ever a fucking door there. Okay? That's how drastic I am about the situation. And then now in my mind, I tell this person energetically, get away from me. Just get out of my energy because I don't want to deal with you anymore. And then I imagine myself with like a some type of round brick wall around my mind, and I put a top over it, the cover over it, so he can't get in at all. I'm like, you cannot breach the foundations of my fortress at all. So I'm like, I'm serious because I'm ready for them to go, because Spirit is saying they gotta go and they need to just be gone. Because for a lot of you, this person is just hanging out in your damn energy without a fucking invitation. And I feel like just because y'all had something going on at one point, okay, once you know how we are. Once we tell you to get the hell on, we mean it. Get the hell on. But I said, I feel like this person is not wanting to go. If anything, the fact that you're trying to close this person out for you, Scorpio, means that this person, they hanging on. They trying to hang on for dear life. You know that what is that poster with the cat? The cat hanging is that hanging there, baby, or something like that. That's what I feel like this person is doing with you, okay? Because this is about you rising from the ashes, okay, like a phoenix. Because you know this is our card right here. This is a Scorpio card if there ever was one. So this is about you having a new phase, changing your mind about things and rising from these ashes, okay? All right. So when it comes to the last card, we're talking about how you can deal with the situation. So this is like advice from Spirit. So we've got the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. Hold on, let me go back because I had some other cards fall for this Eight of Wands card, and I gotta tell you what they are. So we got coffee beans. Spirit is saying that there's a fresh new start coming. All right. The tennis ball. Spirit is talking about you being tired of this person and their games and the fucking tomfoolery. And with the competition card, this is saying that when this new person arrives, this person, your old person, is going to be trying to vie for your attention with this new person. Okay. But I feel like the new person is not having it because I told you they sit in the Emperor energy and they ain't fucking around either. Okay. So we've got Rose, charming, romantic proposal, apology. So this is a double meaning card as well. This is talking about an apology from the old person and a romantic proposal from the new one. You may be getting a romantic proposal from the old person as well. Okay. And then we've got chipped paint. Okay. So imperfections, flaws, layers. I think we got a card that was similar to this last week in your reading. And it's just talking about this new person loving all your flaws, loving everything about you, even the things that you don't like about yourself. Your person's going to love. And I feel like vice versa. The things that they don't like about themselves, you're going to find them, find that you love them as well. Okay. All right. So the Hermit, this is talking about how you can deal with this situation. So this is Virgo energy. This could represent you being the older person in this connection, because for some of you, your new person may be younger than you. Okay. But it doesn't, that's not going to be for everybody. But with the Hermit, this is talking about, stepping into this energy to heal what has happened. You have to get through this, okay? Because we don't want to drag, old dude, okay, the old dusty. We don't want to drag them into the new relationship, okay? So we got to get rid of all that residual energy from this person so you can move forth, with with clean energy, okay? All right, let's clarify. Need this. Okay. All right. When it comes to you, this is, remember I told you, you got to move. You got to move forth with clean energy. Some of you have been subjected to sexual abuse. Okay. My heart goes out to you. This is a horrible thing to have had this happen to you. But Spirit is telling you, if you want to move forward in this situation and you want this new love, this is something that has to be dealt with, because every relationship you have with anybody, it's not even just a romantic relationship. This gets drug into it as well. Okay, this is a very serious thing, and so I don't know if it's a situation where you may have to go to counseling. You may have to, try to find a book and try to work through the things yourself, or you may have to go to maybe some type of support group or something like that. But Spirit is asking you to address this because it's very important for you to move forward in a healthy manner. Okay, all right. So when it comes to your person, now they're trying to find balance because they feel you, telling them adios and you moving on. Okay, so there may be addictions you have to deal with as well. Codependency. Your person may we know your person has addictions as well. They like to party. Some of them could be sex addicts. A lot of them like to drink. They could be doing other types of drugs as well. Okay, so this is talking about an emotional block. So addiction is something that has to be addressed as well. Excuse me, I got allergies and my nose is running. So with this is something else you need to address. If you know you have addictions, and this is like the devil card, okay, number 15 in the major arcana in the tarot card. So Spirit is telling you this codependency, if you have it, or whatever this is that this is talking about, you know what it is, and you know that this has to be addressed as well. Okay, then we've got healthy choices. This is about you learning how to love yourself, put yourself first, care for yourself, and be happier so that you can have the love and the life you desire. Okay, all right, so we are going to get some messages from Spirit, and then we're going to get some messages from the old person, and then I have another deck. We're going to get some messages from the new person. Okay, so we've got strength. Spirit is saying this connection is stronger than you think. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is talking about the new person that's coming in. Okay, it's you feel like when you're still attached to this old person, okay, you feel like you're not going to be able to let them go in order to focus on the new person. But that's not true, because I thought that as well, because in the beginning, when they first told me about the new person, I was upset because I was like, I don't want to bring somebody else into something like this if I can't give them my full attention. If I'm not going to be able to be open for them like I tried to be for the twin, I was like, I don't want to, I don't want to be that type of person, that ends up using somebody for a rebound or something like that. But like I said, Spirit got rid of the tie. Spirit got rid of the soul tie. So when they got rid of the soul tie and forged the new bond with the new person, I don't have a problem with that anymore. I don't even feel anything like I used to for the old person anymore. Just in case, that's for those of you who may be worried about you not being able to extricate yourself from this old person. Okay, so Spirit is also saying that this connection with the new person is going to start off as a friendship, and then it's going to lead to more. Okay, so this person is going to want to go slowly, take their time to give the both of you a chance to get to know each other. Okay, so for some of you, this person already knows who you are. They may have been watching you just like the old person does, but not in the way that the old person is. This new person is healthy. They are balanced. They are prepared to be in a relationship, and like I said, to give 100%, just like just like you wanted to with the old person. Okay, so again, we've got addiction. It says an addiction is affecting this relationship. So whatever this is, Scorpio, is coming up twice. So when it comes up twice, I always say one of the cards is for you and one of the cards is for your person. So whatever this is, you got to take a look at it. Okay, like for me, I'm a workaholic. I told you, Spirit had to shut me down last week. They shut me down for 2 days and made me stop reading for 2 days. That's why the readings were behind, because I went to sit at the table to read, and in the middle of the read, they cut my channel. And I've never had that happen to me before, and it like freaked me out, because they had been telling me over and over again that I needed to take a break. But I'm a person where I'm about my work. This is something that I love to do, and I'm going to try to do whatever I can to keep my deadlines and so on and so forth. That's just how I am, because this is how I grew up. Because everybody in my family is like this. We're very focused when it comes to work, right? So they cut it for 2 days to bring the point home to me that I need to be listening to them, and I need to, because you got to be balanced. The whole I'm telling you all of this to tell you to say that you have to be balanced to let this person into your life. You can't be balls to the wall on work or balls to the wall on some other stuff and expect to be able to make room, because you got to be able to make room to let this person into your life is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. And I know they brought this to mind to me for me to tell you this, to give you an example of what could happen if you don't balance yourself out. So now today, before I sat down to do, I had done Libra's reading, and when I was about to do your reading, card flipped out of the deck and was like, "Oh, you need to relax." And I just shut everything down. I just cut the lights off. I got up from the table and went over and laid down in the bed. I was like, "Let me just take the rest," because you got to learn. Spirit is trying to teach you stuff, and I'm telling you, I don't know about your spiritual team, but mine don't play with me. Okay, they don't play when people mess with me, but they also don't play when they're asking me to do something they've asked me over and over and over again, and I'm not listening. Okay, all right. So, like I said, whatever this is, you got to figure out what it is, and you got to heal it. Okay, all right. Then the last one. See, they talking about work too. Put the computer away. So they're saying working less will help strengthen your relationship. So you can't go into this new relationship with this person and think that you're going to be working yourself to death and your person going to be working yourself to death and you're going to be able to sustain a relationship, because that's not going to work either. Okay. You have to find a healthy balance for everything in your life. Like I used to, those of you who've been rocking with me from the beginning, I always used to tell y'all the analogy about the eggs in the baskets. Like I say, you have to put an equal amount of eggs in every basket. You can't throw all your eggs in the work basket and then expect yourself to be balanced or expect to be able to sustain a relationship with somebody. Okay, so that's what Spirit is telling you. Okay, all right, let's go to the messages from your person, from the old person first, and then we'll do the new. Okay, I just shake the microphone, make sure it's on. Okay. Ooh, they got lots to say. I never expected to fall in love with you so quickly. Then we've got, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm secretly obsessed with you. It ain't a secret. They may think it's a damn secret, but it ain't no secret. We know, because I tell you, they watching you almost every reading. And then we've got, I love you today, tomorrow, and always. I was just a fool for not admitting it earlier. See? And this is my thing. Why somebody got to walk away from you before you realize that this is how you feel, or before you want to admit what's going on. But like I told you, this person feels like vulnerability and feelings are a weakness. Okay. And because of that, they're self-sabotaging and shooting their damn selves in the foot. Okay. So now we've got some soulmate message cards, and we're going to get some messages from your new person. Okay, so we've got, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are so mysterious. Okay. Then we've got, when you touch me, I feel butterflies in my stomach. All right. And then the last one, I want you to be happy, even if that means being without me. So this person cares more for your happiness than they do for their own. This is somebody that really loves you. Somebody that really loves you is going to always put you and the relationship first. Okay. They're not going to be trying to get over and get what they can get and get going and all that kind of stuff. That's how you know you dealing with a real one. Okay. All right. So I hope this helped, Scorpio. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio.